start with the reading, Libra. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into the energies around you right now and their potential implication in the future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways, so please take the messages as they resonate. What I see here right away is that someone is really missing you, Libra. And what we have a clear idea of in this situation is that they are missing everything from the past, the big things and the little things as well. So let's start with the Six of Cups. Right here, you see that energy that talks about someone who is stuck in the past. They are thinking about memories. They're revisiting memories, watching videos, looking at pictures, rereading messages, and realizing how happy they were back then. And from this card, I'm also getting someone who regrets not being able to see that at that time. There is something right here that now feels even more precious than it did at the time because they're away from it. And they wish that they took better care of it so that maybe they would still have it today. This is clearly some sort of lesson that this person is learning right now, because they realize that if you don't put work and effort into something that is important to you, eventually down the line, you will lose it. And perhaps that's exactly what happened here. And they didn't see at that time themselves in the future looking back at this. But right now, after they have had other experiences, after that some time has passed, they realize that the way they felt back then, it's irreplaceable. It never happened ever again. And so right here, in a way, I see that this person is getting some sort of high whenever they look at those pictures, you know? It's almost like the only way to be happy right now for them, to think about those times and thinking that maybe they can happen again with you in the future. With the Six of Cups, I'm seeing some sort of time machine, you know? And they wish they could just jump into this time machine, into that picture, and go back to it. With the Hermit, I do believe that this person just has detached from the world entirely, or at least from the emotional side of their life. They don't invest themselves a lot into situations at all, actually. And what I see here is that they don't feel anyone who is a good match to them. The Hermit feels like a misfit in every situation, whether it's with multiple people or just one-on-one with a date. They just don't feel like they belong to that at all. And so right here, they are perhaps missing some opportunities just because they don't have that rush into getting into anything new. And mainly because they just think and know that none of those situations are going to be as good as the previous one, as the one from the past. With the Hermit, they're trying to find their place into the world, into this area of their life, love, and they cannot find it. They are very much in their head, and this is clearly something that they cannot handle very well with the King of Cups reversed. Right here, in fact, you see someone who's not able to really handle their emotions very well right now. In fact, with the King of Cups, you usually have someone patient, someone emotionally balanced. Regardless of good thoughts or bad thoughts, they are always able to find a balance, and they're always able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But right here, instead, they are withdrawn, and they're also easily triggered. overall, they're just very unstable. And with this Four of Wands right here, I clearly saw the little things. Being at home with you, being on the couch, watching TV, doing nothing, cooking together. Those little things right now seem gold. They feel so beautiful. Although they're just routine. But right now, they see how precious they were and how precious they still are today. So, let's see how you feel towards this person, Libra. They clearly still have a connection with you. We don't see them thinking to reach out or do anything about it. We just see their emotional state at this time. But let's see how you feel towards this person right now. You're trying to figure that out. You're telling me right here, I don't know. My head says something, my heart says something else. And so with the moon, the main thing that we see there is that you are confused. You don't know at this moment in time. And the reason why usually you're confused with the moon, it's because you don't have enough light to see the situation for what it really is, right? And so overall here, you don't know maybe certain things that have happened in the past. You weren't able to fully understand what happened or how this person felt at that time. And so right here with the moon, you have at times thoughts that tell you, look, this person was the one. This person actually maybe didn't do anything wrong. But then you're thinking to yourself, wait, what is true? That thought that I just had, was it real or was it just an illusion? You're just trying to figure things out overall. But the fact that you are trying to do this and trying to understand what happened in the past, it is telling me that you do have some sort of connection still towards this relationship situation from the past. It doesn't mean that you want to go back to it. It might just mean that you have questions and you need closure. Or it might mean that you still want some sort of energy exchange between you and this person. But right now, with the King of Swords, you perhaps have been as well this King of Cups reversed. You maybe have gone through a situation where it was really hard to handle the consequences of this breakup. But what you did is eventually you got out of it and you learned that the best thing to do is to detach from the emotional part of this connection. Just, listen to your head and silence your heart and decide to not feel too much in order to protect yourself. So what I see here is that you have trained yourself into not expecting anything from this person or maybe in general from love. After seeing what you have been going through in the past, you maybe have learned that you really need to scan the people in front of you so that you can see all the potential red flags. You're being very guarded. And as far as this connection, you're still being guarded because you know that if you let that guard down, then you might feel like this King of Cups reversed again, like they are feeling right now. So why is this coming up? I want to see if this person is planning to do something. What are their intentions at this point? We see how they feel, but will they take action? Or will they still be there, stuck into how they feel? At this moment in time, they are thinking to do one more attempt. That's what they're telling themselves. I'll just try once. I'll just try this little thing. Maybe sending a message. maybe liking a picture of yours and seeing your reaction. They are planning to do something, but it's something small, something that won't let you know exactly how they're feeling and their real intentions, which to me right now are to connect once again. And the reason why they're keeping it small with this Nine of Wands is because they're afraid, majorly afraid of rejection, right here with the Three of Swords. They're afraid that they're going to end up like this if they are to come forward and be honest about how they feel today. So we see the reason why the cards are telling us about this, because there is something coming up with that Nine of Wands, which will put you in communication with this person, will connect you once again, in hope that maybe that's going to be just the first step into a journey that maybe see you going back together. And so let's see what that Nine of Wands actually is. Let's see what they're planning to do there. And also let's see how you will react whenever you will see that Nine of Wands energy coming towards you, and how this connection is going to evolve from that moment forward. Is this something that you're going to revisit, or is this something that it's going to stay in the past and never come back? Let's look into all of that. I'll continue the reading in the extended version. If you'd like to support the channel and hear the rest of the messages, just click on the link down below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Also, check your spam folder because I've been sending out emails. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. We have seen here someone who is truly missing you. And the way they feel right now is really not connected with any sort of agenda or just trying to go back to a situation that they had with you and maybe take advantage of you. No, this is just someone who purely misses you and misses the little things that they used to do with you. So what we have seen here is how you're still feeling somewhat protective towards this connection, which is telling us that since you have to protect yourself, perhaps you still have a connection that could be, you could see it as potentially being dangerous. So the connection is there from both of you. And on their end, with the Nine of Wands, we see something that they're about to do, a little thing, which they do, hoping that it will connect them back to you once again. And so let's immediately focus on that Nine of Wands, and let's see what they're planning to do, what that Nine of Wands will be for you once you'll actually experience it in your life. Let's see what that is.